Good morning. We're talking about the O word today on Make 1K today. I am Karen Yankovich, and we are, whoops, come on, how do I turn? There we go. There we go. I'm Karen Yankovich, and we are streaming live across multiple platforms today, as per usual. And I'm just opening us up here on LinkedIn so I can see about about any messages that might be here on LinkedIn. So if you are watching us on Facebook or Twitter, you can just comment right in the, or I think on YouTube also you can comment. If you're watching us on LinkedIn, well, you can comment anywhere. I can't always see the comments and I can't always see who you are, but I'm loving doing this today. We're getting some great feedback. And basically what we're doing here is I'm going live every morning at 9-ish a.m. To give you some ideas in this brave new world we live in on how to generate some cash. And this is a like a game, I guess, that I played in a mastermind years ago when one of us would get a little down on our business or on ourselves. We would kick each other in the butt a little bit and say, all right, go out and make $1,000 today. And we're like, come on. And honestly, it happened more times than not. So what I'm looking to do is just to give you some ideas on how you can do that. Not all of these ideas will apply to you. Maybe it will sort of apply to you and you need to modify it, right? What we're settling into here is every other day we're going to do a show with a guest. So if you have some good ideas, reach out to me. If you know somebody else that you think should be on the show, tell them to reach out to me. Good morning, Beck. Tell them to reach out to me. Beck, today's a good one for you. I'd love to have you on because, listen, I've got no end of ideas, but I know that there's lots of other people that have good ideas as well. So I really want this to be for everyone. So today what we're talking about is outreach. And it is like literally the O word to many entrepreneurs. I have a couple of friends, you know who you are, who are like, oh, my coach wants me to do more outreach. Here's the thing. I am not the coach to hire if you want to put your funnel in place, okay? If you want to learn how to use ClickFunnels or all those other things. I'm the person that you hire when you want the high ticket sales, when you want to learn how to build relationships and how to get more customers coming in your door and actually get to know people and build businesses that way. Not that there's anything wrong with those other things, right? I do those other things, but that's just not my zone of genius. My zone of genius is to get you to get the foundation of your business set with customers that are paying you, with the higher ticket customers. And I'm not saying this like you need to be the highest price on the planet, but there are, what I like to kind of let people know is if you double if you charge $500 for something, and I say to you, what if you charged $1,000? What else could you give this customer? Oh my gosh, the juices just start flowing, right? Like I can do this, then I can do this, and that's the place I want you in. I want you to be way over delivering and delivering all kinds of really yummy, juicy kinds of content and kinds of services and products to your audience. So hi, Latoya, we have to get together. This is thanks, Charles. Yes, Sandy, no end of ideas. Sandy knows no end of ideas. Sandy's works for me. She's like, oh no, here she goes again. But so let's talk a little bit about outreach. This is how you fill your programs, right? And what I mean by outreach is literally getting on the phone with people. My topic, really what I wanted to talk about today, and I will stay on that, but I want to just touch on the topic of outreach really quickly. It's good old-fashioned marketing, right? It is good old-fashioned marketing. We know it works when we talk to people. That's how we get sales, right? That's why we do things like networking. That's why we go to Chamber of Commerce meetings, so that we can meet people in person and talk to them, and they get to know a little bit about us. We get to know a little bit about them. We can build our businesses from there. So my idea for today to make $1,000 today is what I want you to do is go back to your Rolodex, right? Now I'm really dating myself. You probably don't have Rolodex anymore. It's probably in your phone or on your MailChimp or something. But I want you to go back and look at the clients that have paid you in the past couple of years. And interestingly enough, every morning I pull a card from Susie Morto's Feel the Love Cards deck. Whoops, how do we do this? And today's card was Become Gratitude. And it was really an interesting card because my topic for today was really to go back to those people that have paid you before and be grateful for them and reach out to them. And you're not reaching out to them and saying, Beck, I'll use you as an example because we've worked together. I'm not going to call Beck and say, hey, Beck, like, what are you doing? You need to hire me. I'm going to call back and say, hey, how's it going? How's business going? Is anything happening? Is there anything I can support you with? Right. I mean, and I'm not looking for people necessarily to give me money, even though this is titled Make $1,000 Today. It is okay to ask for money for these things. But when you talk to enough people, for one thing, we all need a little bit more personal outreach right now that we are social distancing ourselves from people. But also, there's going to be some of those people that are going to say, you know what, I might be able to use your help with something. Maybe you even say to them, listen, I got this $97 offer. We'll get on the phone for a half hour. We'll brainstorm this for you, right? Like, Beck does a lot of work with wellness and mindset and your physical. She does a lot of physical work with people. So I would imagine her business is taking a hit, right? But she's also got some books out there. She's also got some programs out there, right? So maybe what she could do is go back to one of the previous videos I've done, bundle some things, and then reach out and say, I've got this $97 thing. I mean, I know normally it's $500 minimum to work with me, but I'm just letting you know that and you're not out there really necessarily selling that. But remember, these are people like again, the best old sales strategies are still the best sales strategies. And that is your best buyers are the people that have already bought from you. So we spend a lot of time, especially on social media, building our audience, building our list, building our followers. Well, today, what I want you to do is stop thinking about that and go back to the people that have already invested in you and just talk to them. See how they're doing. See if there's a way you can support them. And there's going to be some percentage of them that are going to say to you, if your services are as good as I know they are, you know what, I might be able to use your help right now. There is nothing that will bring money into your business faster than actual outreach. And I mean, pick up the phone. Okay. I don't necessarily mean just emailing them. If you have their phone number, if you have their business card, right, call them. And even if you leave a voicemail, just say, hey, it's Karen. I was thinking about you. I don't know what's going on with you in this crazy time, but I bet that, I know most people I'm speaking to are really kind of scrambling a little bit to pivot and to figure out what the new world looks like for them. So that's what I want you to do today. I want you to do some outreach, 10 people, 20 people. It doesn't take that long. Take an hour, maybe 2 hours. Do some outreach to people that you've worked with in the past. Do it from a place of true compassion, true gratitude for them having invested in you in the past. True, become gratitude, right? True gratitude. And really what you're doing is just reaching out to people that you've already had conversations with to see how they're doing. It is okay if at some point the topic comes up, how can I've got this offer. And that's why I wanted that's why I'm doing the workshop that I'm actually doing. The first one's actually later today. If you're watching this, actually, let me send it out here for you. If you're watching this live today, today is Wednesday, March 25th. I'm actually doing a live weekly workshop. What's your 5K offer? Because when you're talking to people, whether they buy your $100 offer or your $200 offer or your $500 offer, there's going to be a percentage of them that say, I want more. What does it look like? Beck, I'm just going to keep picking on you. Maybe you've got some moms, stay-at-home moms, that were not stay at home before, right? But they're home now. They've got their kids home, so they're trying to get their kids distance learning and supporting that. They're also still working, right? So they're working from home. So they're on their laptop. They're trying to figure out what their day looks like, and maybe their own self-care is taking a hit. They will be willing to invest in you because here's the thing: we all know sometimes we need a little reminder. Are you putting your own oxygen mask on first, right? So yes, make those low-end offers to kick up some quick cash, but be ready with your higher-end offer. Be ready for the person that says, what would it be like if I talked to you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for a half hour? Because I need that touch point with you, right? I want you to be ready for that question. And that's why we're doing the What's Your 5K Offer workshop. We're doing it every week. First one is today, and I'm live doing it. It's 1 p.m. Eastern. Just go to your5koffer.com and you can get in on the workshop for today. I want you to understand that in this time, and Nicola, if you watched our workshop our video yesterday, Nicola and I talked about my CFO, Simone Craig, who really in a conversation with me, and I have to have her on one of these things. She said to me, you know what, Karen, this is the moment that millionaires are made. And that is nothing could be truer than that, right? I'm not looking for you to bleed your people dry. I'm looking for you to be supportive and understand that they expect to pay you for that. That doesn't mean you can't offer your services complimentary to people if that's feeling right for you. But don't be afraid. We're not expecting to, we're not expecting somebody to cut our lawn and not pay them, right? So nobody's expecting you to do your thing for free, and we need you now. So that's your video for today. I hope I see some of you on the Your 5K Offer workshop and this afternoon, and I'll be back here tomorrow. We have another fun guest for tomorrow's show. See you guys.